What's up, Twitch and YouTube? It's Murphy55 coming to you with the first ever edition of the Vertex Podcast here. This is reveal week for us right now. We've had a lot of big announcements throughout the week. A great stable of content creators coming through and joining forces to put out some really good Madden content for the end of 22 and going into Madden 23. But we're going to go around the horn here. Starting with my guy GoatGeezy, the owner / creator of Vertex, the mastermind behind it all. You guys know GoatGeezy, BCE Energy. Goat, how are you doing tonight, my guy? Appreciate you coming through.
Just a little sick, nose is running, but hey, we're here. That's all that matters.
Perfect. Feel free to snot rocket live on stream. I'll just edit it out. I'm getting better at editing. So yeah, it's all good. You just let it fly, my dude. We got my guy Ferdy up there on the top right. Ferdy, welcome back, man. I had you on around the Yellow Horn not too long ago. Great to have you back in the hot seat again, man. How are you doing tonight?
Great to be here. Doing good, man. Can't complain. Of course.
Hey, love to hear it. Let's freaking go. And then we got my guy Looch, a.k.a. Looch412 in the top left side over there. I know the Leafs are playing right now. He's got his Leafs gear on. He had a big stream earlier today. Looch, appreciate you sacrificing a little bit of hockey time to get the podcast in here with us, man.
We good. For the boys.
Let's go. Always for the boys, guys. That's
always
our rally
for the boys.
Cry here.
Boys come first.
And look at Squad Supreme in the chat with the big-ass Looch message. I don't even know how people do that. What is that, Leet?
Yeah, no clue. No clue.
Is that typing in Leet? Is that what they call that? I don't know. But anyways, guys, we're going to get right into it here. The goal of this podcast, at least what I was kind of envisioning for it, was just to kind of let people know a little bit about, who the members of our stream team are, what our kind of mission statement is, and what we're looking to accomplish by putting together this group of great content creators. So without further ado, guys, and we'll start this off with GoatGeezy. What the fudge? Why is this not showing up? Oh my god. Give me 1 second, boys. My topic's not showing up. I want to talk about why we...
Elmer.
Nice. You know what? I think I know what I did.
Good.
I think I know what I did here. Let's move this down to... Oh yeah, baby. We did it. We figured it out. All right. We figured out here. Why Vertex, Geezy? So you can talk a little bit about maybe... Oh, no. I gotta change something else too. Else too. 1 second here, boys.
Yeah, take your time.
This is professional
Cut it
stuff,
out. Cut it out. That's why editing exists.
I blame my because of... No, we got a better way. We just gotta order it properly here. I'm gonna move the Vertex overlay right down to the bottom here. Fuck my life. Why is Geezy so fucked up? Geezy, what are you doing here, man? All right.
I don't know.
Let's see. All right. There we go. And then topics should go up there. All right, beauty. We're all set, boys. So Geezy, why Vertex? Well, you could talk a little bit about the name that you chose. I know it was kind of a collaborative effort, but what kind of inspired you to get together and put together this group of content creators? What was your inspiration for the whole thing?
Dude. Hold on.
You got moms in the background. It's all good.
Back, dude. I'm back home, so it's not like I'm in my dorm anymore.
That's right.
Grandpa yelled down to me. My bad. But
it's all good.
Dude, the name was probably the hardest thing to come up with because all the good names were taken. I mean, we were in Discord probably thinking for 2 weeks on names, maybe even longer than that. But ended up choosing Vertex because. Vertex meaning, if you ask Murph, it's something different, but Vertex meaning is the highest point. So I felt like, this is going to be the best stream team around, so I felt like that fit pretty well. But no, I've always wanted to, own my own team. I thought it was something cool, growing up. You see FaZe and all that, so I felt like, this is the perfect time. And, I was at a partner push when I had this idea, so I was like, let's get this thing going. And, picking up the guys that I picked up, I feel like everybody has the same kind of energy that I do. So, I felt like it was just a perfect moment.
Absolutely, man. I would agree with that. Honestly, it's a whole bunch of great people that you were able to put together here. And obviously, Geezy kind of being the glue that holds the whole thing together. We've all got a great relationship with him and got to meet some cool people in the process and get more acquainted with some of these guys. But Ferdy, up top, going over to you next. So what appealed to you about joining a group like Vertex and becoming part of the team?
I mean, the main thing for me was just, a bunch of dudes that, I can curse on here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course you can. What do you think this is?
This is actually rated G, so no cursing.
Yeah, you got to ask the owner for that.
A bunch of dudes I fuck with, just every day coming through my chats, me stopping in their streams, hosting, rating. And kind of what he said, all the same idea, the same energy, just that's really it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's all.
Absolutely, man. No, for sure, man. It's like matching each other's energy. Now my dog's going fucking nuts. Like, honestly, what kind of a podcast
coming
is
down
this?
the stairs? Your dogs. I mean, we got everything.
We got
Yo, this is the Kelly. Shut up! I'm on a podcast right now. Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah. I might, it sounds like that actually worked a little bit. I might have to go shut her up after this first round of questions here, but we'll fight through it for now. But, boys, let's go over to Looch here at the top here. So, Looch, what appealed to you about joining Vertex and working with this group of guys? And I'm going to go and shut up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go shut up my dog. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Sorry, boys.
You want to answer the question?
Yeah, just answer the question. We'll
All right,
take
I'm still
over.
going to answer the question. Honestly, the group of gentlemen here, great streamers, great YouTubers. Looking forward to collabing with them. I think it's a great opportunity for everybody to, get to meet each other's communities, because I know obviously people are more towards the YouTube side, kind of just came to Twitch, like for example, like Jock, like good to meet people like that. We can connect together, collab together, whether it's, squads, videos, special streams. So just looking forward to meet with a new bunch of people, and we just do great things together. So that's really what I'm looking forward to be honest.
Hey,
I know you didn't hear anything, Murph, but it's all right.
Hey, I heard great people, and that's all I need to hear, man.
Good people.
Yeah, good people.
Exactly. I mean, the key to, any good stream team, at least in my opinion, it's got to be a whole bunch of entities that kind of want to do their own thing and work on their own. It's like nobody's looking for a handout. Everybody's already built their own communities, had, their own versions of success on their own right. And now, when you kind of put together a bunch of motivated people like that, the opportunity to do something really special, I think, comes through. And I got to catch my fucking breath. I just walked up 3 flights of stairs. Oh, God. I'm out of shape. Boys, let's move on to the second question here and go around the horn and get your guys' takes on this next one here. So, because a lot of people that are coming in here today from your guys' communities, it's kind of like a combination of, combining our own communities that we built, all very different communities. We got Ferdy's guys, the JMS crew, all in here going crazy. We got Looch's fanatics. We got the BCE crew in here. Like it's, there's a lot of familiarity between them, but at the same time, it's going to be a lot of people being exposed to new people and new streams. So definitely, kind of a cool aspect of that. But I wanted to talk about what are some of your guys' personal goals for your stream, either in the dead season of Madden, which we're in right now, going into Madden 23, and what are some of the things that you'd like to see the stream team accomplish as well in the coming months? Geezy, we'll start off with you. What's your next goal?
Okay, honestly, current goal is just to get by Madden 22. This game's bad right now. It's dead. It's bad. So the goal is, just to, stream, put my hours in, make sure I'm still relevant a little bit and get by Madden 22. But
Nice.
Madden 23. I want to get on YouTube. I want to get back on TikTok. I tell myself that all the time, but I'm actually really dedicated right now to, starting those two things back up. Obviously Twitch. I was at a partner push back in February, January, Marchish. So get the partner. That'd be dope. And then something maybe a little bit irrelevant from stream, but you can kind of tie it in a little bit is making a live event as well.
Yeah, facts. And Mr. Civ checking in the chat right now. He says, start YouTube now, dipshit. That's actually, you know what? That's probably some sage advice right there. And I apologize, guys. You guys know how it is with the podcast. I'm always kind of focusing on the guests here and whatnot, but I do appreciate all the love, everybody coming through to see what the stream team is all about. But absolutely, man, there's always so much room for growth, on different platforms here, too. And I think that's what kind of appealed to me personally about this team is that we got a bunch of guys that are kind of established, partnered on Twitch, have great communities there, but then we also have a whole bunch of these guys who are huge on YouTube. Look no further than Ferdy up top, who's had a great deal of success on YouTube. Ferdy, what are your kind of goals going forward, for the rest of this year and into Madden 23?
Kind of what Geezer said about just kind of surviving Madden 22, but I feel like the biggest thing is just figuring out something that works, like a strategy or a formula for Madden 23. During Madden 22, kind of, because it's gonna be tough to grow that. It's gonna be tough to grow right now. We all know that. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
just trying to figure something out, trying to get on a good schedule for Madden 23 is kind of the main thing. For
sure. And are you kind of I know a lot of the YouTube guys kind of treat the Madden off season as a time to kind of experiment with new stuff, try stuff that you might not normally try, in the middle of a Zero Chill promo when everybody's kind of got their eyes on YouTube. Are you kind of trying out any new stuff with your YouTube content anyways?
probably just gonna stay Madden. I
Yeah.
definitely gotta stay uploading. I took like I think it was like a month last year where I didn't upload, and I feel like it killed me in the algorithm.
Yeah.
So yeah, the main thing just staying consistent, and I'm gonna try some new things and try to figure it out for 23 for sure.
For sure, man. Well, I've been enjoying the YouTube content. Honestly, like it wasn't until we started, obviously for the people that are watching the stream right now, it kind of seems like this is something that came together in the last 3 days. But really, we've been talking for months now, and kind of in Discord and hanging out and getting inspiration from one another. And it really wasn't until I met a bunch of these guys like Jock and hung out with Dill and with Ferdy that I really started watching Madden YouTube. And I'm like, damn, it's actually a crazy whole different subsection that I didn't even know existed out there, and probably the biggest possible audience that you can really reach. So definitely looking to pick your guys' brains and learn from all you. And Looch, moving on to you now. So you've kind of just recently achieved, fairly recently. It feels like you've been partner for a while now, but you hit that big milestone. Is it a time to be complacent now, or what's next for you in your vision?
We just started. We just getting started. I'll be honest, like, it was a goal of mine, but I'm looking like big picture, like realistically on Twitch. Like I'm not shitting on anybody, but like really it's just a check mark. It's cool to, I use it as like, I look back and say, oh, it was a cool journey and stuff, but like it really, if you stop putting in the work now, your channel will die. Like it's not going to lift you up. It's kind of just, it's awesome. I'm not going to say it's not awesome, but it was cool to reach that. But I have bigger plans in mind. As you know, like I'm going to be first time dad in like September.
Yes,
so like I got, obviously that's like kind of prime Madden season.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going to be missing a lot of that, but I wanted to like focus a lot on YouTube. I've been watching a lot more, reading a lot more books.
Yes,
researching a lot of YouTube stuff. So personally, like this group for me, like have great connections with YouTube. Like Ferdy example, I can reach out and say, what do you think of this? Or, since he has more experience on it, like I can reach out and ask for advice with editing, or anyone have to help me with graphics or thumbnails or whatever the case may be. Like that's kind of the direction I want to go to. Twitch is great and all, but I kind of want to be everywhere. I kind of pushed on YouTube, but like I said, I've been slacking the last month. For sure, just because I found like less motivation in the Madden content.
Oh yeah. Which
I know some people can see that, but I'll definitely I'm gonna start back up. Just got like all the editing softwares all ready to go, but for me personally, like I want to focus on the YouTube side of things. Like I love Twitch still. It's still for me, it's still not natural. YouTube doesn't come as natural to do like intros and outros and talking in front of nobody, like chatting with yourself. But it'll come with time. But that's kind of my goals for.
Let's go.
For Vertex.
I like it. You've been killing it on TikTok too. Like you found something in the algorithm there where every video you put out is popping on there.
I read a lot, to be honest. Like I do a lot of like research and reading. So like that's YouTube is kind of like my next project for me. So
let's go.
Yeah, I've been seeing some success there, which is pretty cool.
Dope. And honestly, I want to get a command, kind of put this, we're working on the overlays and whatnot, talking to Cuzzo and getting everything set up. So I did get a chance to put your guys' YouTube links in there, but I definitely want to put a Vertex YouTube link because I know a lot of guys here are pushing on multiple platforms. So, the more we can help each other grow, the better. But, I guess I'll touch on this too. I know I'm kind of hosting this thing, but, personal goals for myself for first of all, was getting back to Madden. Like I kind of treated April like a month away. Like, I think we all kind of go through a period where we need that little mental break when content first starts to die. And, I was doing a lot of the Sports Accelerator stuff, a lot of, sidecast and things like that. Tried it out. I was glad that I tried it, but definitely after a month away, like I was itching to get back into Madden content. Finally got a freaking PS5 after being on current gen for like 6.5 months of Madden. So that's, one big step forward for sure. And, I think going into next year, just kind of definitely trying to grow the YouTube channel, trying to find out a, consistent, Twitch, schedule that I can actually stick to. And, just trying to work smarter, not harder. That's kind of the goal. I feel like this year I worked my ass off, but, working your ass off doesn't always lead to results unless you're doing it the right way and actually, doing things a smart way. So, I feel like why not surround myself with a stream team full of guys that are smarter than me, and I think everybody on the stream team is smarter than me, so it's perfect. It's a good situation to be in. But boys, one thing that I wanted to move on to next, the topic says measuring success here. So, it's easy to be kind of inspired, with a stream team, with all the hype, all the graphics coming out, all the reveals, everything going on Twitter. But how would you guys measure the first year of Vertex's success? Like how would you say, what does success look like for you with this stream team? As far as, is it a matter of just like the Twitter account growing? Is it a matter of like people hitting those personal goals? Geezy, what do you think success would look like for Vertex if we're gonna make this thing work?
Honestly, I want everybody to, make sure they hit their personal goals. So if everybody's, improving in the group and, getting better and the numbers are showing it, obviously, the group's a W. But, like, the group as a whole, I think it's just, staying active and, I'm going to set the bar high, it's become the best team in the Madden community for right now. Obviously, we've talked about I want to branch out to other things, but as of right now, it is strictly a Madden team. But as long as, like, we're active and, like, the goal is at least we do one thing once a month that we collaborate with, whether it's, tournaments, squads, whatever we do, just to keep staying, active is the main goal. But if everybody's improving, I think the team's a W, because that's the goal, is to get make sure everybody's content's improving. So
yeah, absolutely. I think that's a good way of looking at it. Ferdy, like, do you have any like personal like goals or checklists that you have like for Vertex growing as a brand? Like, what do you see as being a successful first year as a stream team?
I would say I think it's almost inevitable that we're all great content creators. We're all going to grow. When one of us grows, the rest of us grow. We're all kind of in this thing together at this point. So I think it's just consistent growth and people knowing the name. I think that's important. So that's probably it. Absolutely,
and I think I think Cuzzo did a good job with the logo. It's looking pretty damn clean. Like he's kind of been like a Casanova of like creating these things here. So kudos to him for kind of coming up with that branding that I think is really going to resonate with people. You got to always, like, it's amazing to think like where my stream came from when I was streaming on console. Same thing with Looch back in the day, like to where we're at now. Being able to put together a much more polished product, but definitely get the name out there, guys. ! Vertex in the chat if you just popped in right now to see who's gonna be collaborating on this awesome stream team that we got going on here. Looch, what about you? Like, because we've had experience on stream teams and whatnot. Like what does a successful stream team look like to you?
Honestly, the guys made good points before. Like, obviously we all want to hit our personal goals, but I think as long as we're collaborating between each other, always bouncing off ideas, doing events together, kind of have like a buy-in from everybody together. I think that'd be great. I think success as a stream team is, obviously individual stuff aside, we can host a lot of events or collaborative streams or collaborative YouTube videos together. I always think that's a W that makes a team successful, because you're always Vertex is the brand, but if all the individuals are doing great in the brand, it increases the value of the brand. So I like to see stuff like that, like a lot of events, a lot of just collaborating amongst each other. I think would make this more of a success than anything.
For sure, yeah, definitely. Like, I think the sign of a healthy stream team is a stream team that's kind of communicating, and it kind of just so happened that the guys that I was kind of leaning on to talk to during the Madden off season happen to be the guys that are all a part of this stream team. They always make themselves available, and kudos to you guys for not leaving those messages on red and getting back and sharing your insights when I need it, for sure. Geezy taking care of the chat. I appreciate it, Geezy. Good mod work over there. Super focused right now.
Mod of the month.
Love it. Absolutely love it. That could be, there you go. There's our first promo. Mod of the month, guys. It's going to be a cash prize. Mod of the month in each one of our chats. There you go. That's
cash prize.
Yeah, not cash. I'm just kidding.
We'll give you a golden ticket, Matt Ryan.
Oh, beautiful. Fantastic.
That's your prize.
Get that 82 speed out there. So this next question, I mean, it kind of goes off of the one that we just had here, but being in a stream team is tough. Like it's tough when you have a bunch of people, all different personalities, all with somewhat different goals. It's easy to kind of lose focus here. So as far as like the pitfalls to avoid, I kind of put this in here just to kind of hold ourselves accountable, because we're asking a whole bunch of new people to come in and buy into what we're building here. So I figure if we get out here and say, this is what we don't want to see from the stream team, if you see this, that we're down bad. I figured putting it on paper and putting it on YouTube, is a way to kind of, you know, make sure that we kind of, you know, stay in a straight line and keep going to where we want to go here. But Geezy, you know, what are the things that you want to avoid here, you know, as we're starting out, you know, building this Vertex brand?
Honestly, just to make sure, I got two things. Make sure everybody keeps the same goal in mind. You know, make sure, like, you know, slacking off may not be the word, but that's the word I'm going to use right now because I can't think of any other words. And, you know, I'm going to, as the owner. Wait, what?
Yeah. No, I was just telling Looch to stop slacking off. He doesn't look too focused up there. So I was just letting him know. Yeah.
But as the owner, I'm going to make sure, like, I'm reaching out to everybody, you know, individually, make sure, you know, see how everybody's doing and make sure, you know, everything's good. And communication's another big one. I feel like communication, like, if you can't do something, you know, let us know. Or if, like, you have an idea, like, I feel like communication in a group is a huge part of why stream teams may fail or they might succeed. So if we're all communicating and, you know, about what's going on, I feel like it will be a success. So.
Yeah, absolutely, facts. And you know, before we move on to Ferdy here and get his take on this, Geezy, have we talked about salary yet for creators? Like, well, what's the salary going to be for us starting month one? Is it like on an accelerating pay grid or what? Like, what am I getting paid for this tonight?
Are you getting paid?
Yeah.
I'm getting minimum wage. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's
damn. I'll take it.
Yeah, Looch is getting $7.25. I had to give Ferdy $7.50. Murph, you're just not getting paid.
Yeah, great. So I'm on the Cuzzo salary then. Fantastic. That's great. That's good to know. We're in the same
Cuzzo's
bracket.
locked up in my basement making a design graphic somewhere. I don't know.
Right next to Joe Bruin's grandma in the cage. The two of them down there. Let's go. All right. So I, you know, I appreciate that. I think definitely, yeah, communication being the biggest thing, you know, with the stream team when we're trying to support each other. You know, communication comes first and foremost. And there's Cuzzo in the chat. Yeah, he's taking strays. Sorry, Cuzzo. I didn't know you were in here, my dude. My bad about that.
Can we shout out Cuzzo though, real quick? Like, the work that he's done is like insane. Like, if you guys are not hitting up Cuzzo for work, like, you're high on another planet. Because, like, we legit gave Cuzzo absolutely nothing to work with besides colors, and he came up with this shit.
Exactly, facts. So you guys heard it. He's willing to do free work for the entire Madden Twitch directory. No, definitely though, guys. If you're looking for somebody to do like high quality work, like Cuzzo's a freaking legend at it, man. And much love for, you know, putting your time into it to get this thing, you know, going off the rip. And I think it's been a pretty successful rollout week so far. We had a couple of like missed tweets and stuff. My bad. Okay, I'm not great at technology. You know,
apparently we got two jocks on the roster.
Yo, bro, I got tagging some father jock burner accounts along the way. You know, maybe getting the wrong Dill TV along the way, but we figured it out in good timing. Hey, let's go. Hashtag Vertex. I forgot about that announcement command that they added to Twitch. I have no idea what that's for, to be honest, but I like it.
It's the off-brand version of Chance.
Yeah, Chance are way better. Yeah. Chance are just wild. I love those. I miss those.
They get out of hand.
For sure. Ferdy, what are some things that you'd you know, like to avoid with the stream team? What do you think, you know, you don't want to see from this experience? Because have you ever been part of a stream team before, or is this your first kind of time?
No, first one.
Yeah. So is there any kind of red flags you're looking to stay away from, you know, during this entire process?
I would say the main thing, you know, just staying consistent, keeping everyone updated on all these socials, and just coming up with fresh ideas. I feel like we got enough, you know, good minds in this group to come up with some fresh stuff every month.
Yeah, facts.
I would say just keep it fresh, keep it consistent. That's about it.
Yeah, absolutely. That work ethic, and it kind of, you know, when you see a bunch of guys that are like working their asses off too, it's kind of impossible to be, you know, sitting there on your laurels, like just resting and not doing your best too. I think when you put yourself around hard workers, it kind of just makes everybody work that much harder. It's kind of a domino effect, you know, at least in my experience in any line of work, but definitely for streaming too. Looch, what about yourself? Like, what are some of the things that, you know, if we're going to do this thing the right way, and I know it's kind of a little bit overlap with the last question, you know, what would that look like?
Yeah, I know a lot of the guys covered the stuff, but for me, I think we just can't lose track of consistency. Once we lose that, I think that's the biggest pitfall. Like, once we lose momentum, like we take a break or we don't do anything, I think that's what kills you. Like, I know Ferdy mentioned above, like taking some time off YouTube, as much as, you know, sometimes you might need it, or sometimes life gets in the way. Like, once you stop that, like it could get pretty, I wouldn't say damaging, because I know you're doing great, but like it puts a little bump in the road, which we don't want.
For sure.
So I think for me it's consistency. I've been preaching for that for a long time. Consistency is key, and I think that's we just gotta make sure we're on the right track and we're good. That's the biggest pitfall for me.
No, I definitely would agree with that. You know, it's funny, like what you said, like, you know, we all kind of, to various degrees and in different ways, I think we all kind of took our break, you know, from Madden at some point. Like, Looch been streaming a lot of MLB. Ferdy was saying he took, you know, kind of a month away from Madden. GoatGeezy was you know, finishing up school and moving back home and taking care of a whole bunch of other stuff, and myself moving over to the sports side casting for a little bit. But it's true. It's like, the more reading I do, you know, the algorithm is a real thing, and they don't like it when you take a month off. So, you know, you know, if you guys want to get to the level of success, you know, at such a high level, like, you know, you just got to find ways to kind of work around it and still take breaks when you need it, like, because burnout is definitely a real thing. Even this week, like, you know, just getting stuff, you know, running a stream on your own is busy enough as is. Like, you know, I work full time. You guys have school, work, other stuff going on too, and then just to organize your own stream is enough, but then also coordinating team events, it does take a lot. So you just got to always kind of take care of your mentals and make sure that nobody's getting burnt out. And if you are, you know, that's the whole reason we got this team here, to kind of support each other and pick up the slack and help people out when they're scuffling a little bit. But the next thing I want to talk about, because you know, you guys talked about wanting to collaborate on stuff, but obviously we're looking to build not just, you know, this group of, you know, 10 people or whatever. We're not just looking to build that small community. We want to, you know, bring in all the people from Twitch and YouTube to be a part of it as well, and kind of make them feel like they're part of something bigger. So, you know, not talking about in the next week or the next month even, but what are some of the community type of, you know, activities, events that you would like to see if you had to cook up an idea for something that you'd like to see Vertex do? GoatGeezy, what are some of the things that people can expect from Madden 23 next year from Vertex?
I'm gonna say the one that's fresh on my mind. I told you guys this morning because I honestly think this was a great idea. We're gonna try to do something like clip of the week, where everybody posts a highlight that they've had, maybe playing weekend league, head-to-head seasons or whatever, and they add us, and they are nominated for pretty much clip of the week. And we pick one clip a week, and it's like posting or we retweet it or post it on our Twitter, whatever. I haven't really got the concrete details, but something like this, and then you know, somebody gets a prize. So something like that. We've talked about running tournaments, just stuff like that. I'll let, you know, Looch and Ferdy get some more ideas off. I don't want to name them all, but those are just some of the few ones. I think tournaments always are a good thing. They pop. It lets people showcase their skills. And, you know, we might find the next, you know, Henry. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. You could get the next stickwork god for sure. I like that idea a lot. Ferdy, what are some things that you would like to see as far as you know, your community and the Vertex community, stuff we can do to kind of show our appreciation for these guys?
Definitely love to see some giveaways. I know Jock said he'd be down to give away some golden tickets, obviously.
Let's go.
We talked about that for sure. So
love that.
I know he did that, but even Madden 23, just, you know, I feel like giving back's always a good thing for sure. So
definitely.
Thing.
Absolutely. Pool our resources, come up with something that people are actually going to enjoy. And, you know, the nice thing too about it, like, you know, we all have our own Discords and stuff. We have the Twitter where people can kind of communicate, but, you know, just kind of keeping our ear to the street and seeing what our communities would actually, you know, enjoy. Well, what do people type? I don't even want to read the chat. I'm not going to. It's going to throw me off. You guys handle the chat. Let's move on to Sully is ass. There we go. That's what everybody's laughing about, isn't it? Why is Sully catching strays too? First it was Cuzzo, now it's Sully.
Well, we're laughing because Jock is being really generous, and he just actually DM'd me and Ferdy privately and said that he's going to give away 25 golden tickets.
Holy cow! Wow, Jock, that's incredible, man.
That's nice, man. Thank you.
DM Jock on Twitter.
You can join Joe Bruin in the gulag tomorrow then, I guess, because EA is definitely plugged into this stream right now. I can guarantee it. I'm going to be sending this clip. I'm going to be sending this chat clip to EA immediately. Sully eats ass. All right. But yo, Looch, what about you? Like, what are some things that you'd like to see for the community? You got any ideas, anything that you'd like to, you know, run or collaborate on for the community?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, obviously thought about this a couple times, but to get the community involved with challenges, not only like play the streamers or something. Like, I'm looking on my aspect. Like, I know myself, Joe Bruin and stuff, like, we like the coin side of things, like challenge us to who can make the most coins in an hour live on stream or something, like, just get everybody involved, like, fun ideas like that, like, because I know there's people on the gameplay side. I like the game, I prefer like the market and the menu side. It's a little bit more fun for me. So I like engagement on that side. Obviously, the engagement on the gameplay is great, but I want to see some engagement, like something new for, not the non-comp guys, because I don't want to leave like all the non-comp guys, us plebes, like out of the equation, trying to get everybody involved. So at least this way it gives other people chances to engage with us. So that would be me.
Absolutely. No, I like that. And, I definitely think, the idea of doing a tournament, like maybe for, the beginning of Madden 23 when the game is new and nobody's really got a handle on how to exactly play it, like what the zones play like, I think that could be a lot of fun. And there's still plenty of time to organize that, because tourneys don't just pop up overnight. I know Slim Ghost can run a million tourneys, but that's not easy to do. Like it's
that's very difficult.
But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I like the clip of the week idea too, just to kind of like engage with people on social media. And obviously you guys are all active in your own Discords, like you guys have your own communities. So the more overlap that we can get and introduce people within our communities to each other. I think right now I'm seeing a whole bunch of names in the chat that I don't normally see in here, which is super dope, and hopefully not everybody like Skull Kyle is being like a dick to everybody and making them want to come back at some point. That would be lovely. But yeah, man, I think and I know Looch, you've done this too, where you kind of hop in Discord with guys in your community too every once in a while. So stuff that's not even happening on stream necessarily.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, like making ourselves available. We may be Hollywood, but we're not that Hollywood yet. You can still hit us up in DMs, guys. I mean, some of us. I don't know. I won't speak for everybody. Geezy's DMs are closed, but mine are still open.
Mine are always closed.
Yeah, facts.
Because Murph doesn't stop blowing them up.
Yeah, I send him some nasty stuff, but we can't talk about that though on stream here. But boys, kind of one of the last formal things that I want to talk about here on this podcast, and it's a bust out debut here. We have only 4 members of Vertex on here. But I'm going to drop the command in the chat. We got a whole bunch of other guys, who I'm hoping we can kind of cycle through on podcasts and collaborations and stuff like that. My goal for like the first month of this stream team would be for everybody to get introduced to all these guys on here. We got Jock in the chat right now. I just had to delete Twitter. My DMs got flooded, Jock. Is that why I found like literally 6 different Jock accounts, all with your picture too? Like it's nasty out there.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's YouTube right there. That's YouTube for you. But yeah, so I was thinking we could go around here and you guys could talk about somebody that's on that list, somebody who's not in the room tonight, that you're excited to work with and excited for your community to get introduced to. So Geezy, if you had to pick one bust out debut from the Vertex reveals this week, who would it be?
Looch, do you want him or should I? Or
you take him. You take the man. You take the legend.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You go for it.
All right. Me and Looch were arguing about who we were gonna say for this one. It's got to be my man, Joe Bruin, new partner,
tough,
faceless wonder. I mean, I think he's been around since December, and the dude's partnered on Twitch. He's got 5K YouTube subscribers. Not many people know about him. I mean, you look at his community, and it's a whole different community than if I go on the Ferdy's, Looch's, Murph's, or anybody else on our team. So I'm excited for people to, get a look at Joe Bruin. That's my guy. I always remember the first time he rated me, I thought in my head, I was like, who the fuck is this? Because he had like 60 people. That's literally what I said. I'm looking at him like, who the fuck is Joe Bruin? Comes back the second day with another 60, and I'm like, all right, I got to figure out who this dude is.
And then facts. It wasn't a fluke.
Like, got you.
I
thought somebody rated him. I was like, bro, who the hell is Joe Bruin?
It's a small streamer gets raided and then raids out 10 minutes later. Yeah, that's definitely. No, honestly, I think that's a great one, man. Like I've been kind of glued to Joe Bruin's YouTube. Like I watched like a freaking 28-minute YouTube video of his today. I was like, what? Like I've never done that in my life before. Sat down for 20 minutes and watched YouTube. So like and yeah, from a coin making perspective, I think Joe Bruin's going to be an asset. Hopefully he doesn't give away all of his stuff. He saves in Discord for us, and then the slightly less valuable information he can give out to the wider community. Because
that man might be the smartest man ever,
bro. Honestly, when I started watching him, I was like, honestly, I could probably go no money spent now finally, because I can't afford to be buying all these packs. I've been living above my means this year. And I still don't have coins, and I spent good money on my credit card. So, definitely a good bust out debut right there. Ferdy, who's somebody that you're excited for the Madden Twitch community to kind of get introduced to from the list? I'll drop it in the chat again.
Already kind of introduced, but I have to say Jock.
Yes, sir.
Makes great content. Obviously, the giveaway is gonna be great for us too. But I think just on the Twitch level, the YouTube level, it's just good content. So I'd probably say Jock for sure.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, no, Jock's another person too, like who I had on the Northern, and that was kind of my first time like sitting down in Discord and talking to him, and Geezy kind of introduced me to him, and I've been watching his YouTubes too, like the theme team stuff, like super high quality on YouTube, and then he just like kind of exploded like once he came over. I don't know when did Jock start on Twitch? I know he got partnered like immediately because he had all those crazy YouTube goons coming over with him.
Was it January?
Yeah, it was like right away, dude. It was like right away.
Crazy, man. That's what we call to the moon right there. Yeah, he's definitely been going crazy on Twitch and on YouTube. So definitely excited to have him on board. And yeah, 25 golden tickets. That's super generous. That's like, if you were to put that into real money, that's hundreds of dollars that he's putting up for the community. So Jock, thank you. We're gonna hold you to it, my dude. We're gonna clip it and make sure that we get those cards in our binders soon to give away to our communities. Looch, what about you, man? Who are you excited to for people to kind of get a glimpse of, and hopefully we'll get them on the podcast at some point too.
I like my boy Spree.
Yes, sir.
Spree is super tough at the game. He's it's awesome because I know like I'm kind of in the morning to early afternoon-ish. Like I know everybody's got their schedule, but obviously Spree goes throughout the night, especially like when he plays weekend league. So not everybody here is awake to see it, but Spree, top class dude, great at the game, very interactive. I think everyone's gonna love Spree. We've done a couple things together on the channel, but if you don't follow him already, you're missing out. I think he's awesome, especially when it comes to like the high level gameplay. Like he's got it. Every time I see, I'm pretty sure he's top 100 every week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every week.
And look at this. Joe Brune comes in here. He missed us talking him up earlier. I bet you came in just late. We were talking you up, Joe. But appreciate you coming in, my dude. Yeah, absolutely. Like Spree's a guy who for
awesome,
me,
man.
I'm an early riser. Like I wake up at like 5 a.m. in the morning. I like to kind of have my morning coffee, watch a little bit of Twitch while I'm getting ready for work. So Spree's always on there. Normally like on Monday mornings, like finishing up his entire weekend league in 3 hours.
In like 3 hours,
and going 25 and 0.
And there's a speed run up until like 9 a.m. of like 20 games, and he just floods everybody, just like back to back to back. It's insane. I love it.
Absolutely.
He's wild.
Yeah. He's a super nice, genuine dude as well. And like I had him on Around the Yellowhorn. Sadly, I think my computer fried like an hour and a half into our Around the Yellowhorn interview, so we never technically finished that episode, so he might be on the hook to come on here again at some point. But yeah, man, he's definitely a super demon. The only thing that kind of sucks, like he's good enough that I think he could definitely give people a run for their money in MCS, but apparently guys in New Zealand can't compete in MCS.
Yeah, it's like I thought it was like if it was coins you can't, but it's his region, which is disappointing because I mean he lives there. Like he was gonna move to compete. Like you know what I mean.
Meanwhile, we can all change our address to New Zealand 12 hours early, and
I know.
Maybe if he just changes his address to the States, he can be an MCS next year. Who knows?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
give our boy Geezy a new lab partner. Yeah, no facts. And there's one more name here left on the list. It's our guy Dill TV, who I've known on Twitch for a long time, man. He showed me so much love on here, and he's going crazy on TikTok. I've noticed like his TikToks are just like absolutely going insane. I think
they're nuts.
He just hit like 7,000 followers on YouTube. Like he's really been grinding that side of things, and I think with the momentum that he's got, like from all of his content that he posts on there, I think it's just going to spill over. I think Madden 23 is going to be a big year for him on Twitch. He's got a great personality, a great community over there. So I'm really excited for people to get to meet Dill. But one thing I will say, guys, it's been a busy week. We the original plan was to have all of our reveals done by this Saturday so that we could have a bunch of guys on for the podcast and kind of do this introduction, which I think has gone really well. It's been nice sitting with you guys, but we're actually not completely done unveiling the roster yet, which I think is a W. We're not going to give any teasers here right now, but Geezy, is this the set roster? Do we have more additions happening next week? Is there a reason to follow the Vertex Twitter or what?
Dude, of course. Dude, you thought we were done? Dude, we're not even close to done. Dude, we still got two powerhouses just, waiting to come up from the minors.
That's right.
That's how we're going to put it right now. They're going to come up from the minors. Once they're ready.
Yeah.
I mean,
we got to work out contract details, salary. Salary's a little bit apart right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll bridge that gap. Honestly, I'm excited. I would love to give you guys a rundown on the two guys that are going to be joining Vertex at some point in the coming weeks. But man, it's a stacked roster. Like looking at that command in the chat there, like these are all guys that are already in the small Madden Twitch community. These guys are already all superstars in my mind. I'm just happy to be along for the ride. Like I've got a lot of growing still to do. I've got a lot of personal goals that I still need to hit. To feel like I'm kind of worthy of being part of Vertex. But I appreciate you guys thinking of me and hopefully with podcasts and stuff like that are kind of in my wheelhouse, I can help out with that along the way. Obviously I feel like already just from like hanging around with some of these YouTube guys for like a couple months, I feel like just by osmosis, my YouTube videos are getting better already. Like honestly, it's crazy. Who knew you?
Yeah, your last one was good.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. And I was gonna record another one today, but I was like all getting ready with the podcast, so maybe tomorrow we'll record another one. But boys, any last words? Anything you want to leave off with? I know Luch's got to head out in a little bit, but
I still got a bit of time. I'm good. Got like 10, 15 minutes. We're all right.
We could talk about the state of the game right now. We could talk a little bit about where Madden's at, because Madden was dead.
Oh yeah, no.
Is Madden back though this week? Like I feel like Madden might be.
Trainer Variety saved it.
It's back.
Yeah.
Madden's back. Give it a month, whatever. We're back, baby.
Yeah.
We're a little bit, but we're back. At least I think it's back. I don't know. You guys
even for like a comp guy, like I even like Trainer Variety packs. I think it just brought life to the game. Like I opened up. What was it? A total like 500K yesterday. Yeah. I didn't pull shit, but like it was fun. I was like, "Where's my golden ticket?" I never got it, but I had fun at least.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. And I'm thinking after the podcast too. I got like 300K training sitting in the binder here. I don't want to play the damn game because I've already. It's hot as hell up here. My hands are sweating. I can barely hold the controller up in my attic right now. But I can definitely open some TVP packs. Yeah, man, definitely fun. And like, do you guys think? Like obviously on social media, a lot of the guys were getting after. Like I saw Joe Bruin was like calling out EA on that. I saw guys like the actual CC was getting on him. Like everybody like from all different corners of Madden, YouTube, and Twitch. Do you think that EA listens to the Twitch and YouTube community? Do you think they were planning on doing TVPs, or do you think they kind of heard the uproar? And by the way, Pyroman James, thank you for another gifted, man. He's been going crazy. Happy belated birthday to Pyroman James. Thursday was his birthday, so much love to you, my dude.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, baby. I'll be honest. I feel like if it wasn't planned, like that's just a sell on their part. I feel like it just drives so much interaction to the game. Like it would just be dumb to not do it. If they actually planned on not doing it, I think that's just I think it's just kind of negligent. Like you just see like Madden 20, the golden tickets are like 80 billion coins each, and we were on track. We were on track this year. I was like, oh boy, like I thought we were fried. Like everybody doesn't have Joe Bruin money. You know what I mean? We don't got 100 million coins to just buy whatever we want. So I mean, I was a little worried, but thank God. Like now the best one is like what 500-600K or something. Like attainable. Absolutely. So that's kind of saved our bag. I think it was planned, to be honest. I know we have uproar, but I think it was planned. But
why does EA like us being mad at them so much? That's what I don't understand. Like why? Who's the social media manager? I guess it's good. It's what do you call it? Impressions. Maybe they like it for the impressions. Everybody talking shit about EA. It's more.
We're talking about them, I guess. No publicity is bad publicity.
Honestly,
exactly. Yeah. What about like Ferdy? What are you thinking, man? Like, is the game back at all here? Are you feeling like rejuvenated at all with like the new golden tickets being added and the TVPs?
I like training varieties. I think it gives you something to do. If you're not playing the game for sure, I like it. But I feel like they had it planned like this because people have been talking about there not being training varieties for a while. Like we had them in February last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's been talked about for a while, but it makes sense. I feel like EA wanted people to spend money on packs that first week because they probably make so much money off people trying to get that Joe Mixon player favorite cards like the Ed Too Tall.
Exactly.
So they probably made like ungodly amounts of money on those packs. And there wasn't even like fan appreciations either. And then they also got fan appreciation.
Oh my God, I saw that, bro. So bad. I saw the graphic with like the Madden 20 fan appreciation like percentages, and then versus Madden 22. It was like I swear there was like a 18% chance of getting a 98 overall or something in Madden 20, and now it's like they only go up to 93%. They don't even show beyond that really. Like it's bad. I ripped all 6 of mine that I could buy with coins, and I the best card I got was like a 93. It was sad.
I got a 94. It was bad.
Yeah,
it's smart. You're the smart one. I just did it because I was an idiot, but it was.
I did it so the boys at home didn't have to do it, you know. Like I did it just to show people it's bad.
And I didn't stream any of those days when before like Training Varieties came out. I'm sure if I did, the whole chat would have said buy a pack.
Oh yeah,
you would have had to do it. Yeah, you got no choice.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. But Geezy, what about you, man? Are you like? Cause I know you were cooked for Madden for a while here, but you were saying you were opening some packs too. I saw your coin stack, Geezy, was like 1,000 the other day. I was in your stream, like 1,000. Like, did you sell your team, bro?
I sold my team,
all the time.
That wasn't my training or coins that I rolled yesterday. That was shout out my guy D Live, the guy. I said, hey, what are you doing with your training? And he goes, nothing. You want to roll? I was like, fuck yeah, I do. Bullshit. But I don't know. Like back to like do they listen to us? I'm convinced they listen to certain people. Like
probably
like when it comes to gameplay. They listen to anytime Joke tweets about something, that shit's patched in a week or two.
Yeah.
But like if anybody else tweets about it, like if like Kiv or like just anybody in the Madden community, they're like, yeah, just fuck you guys. We're just gonna leave it in here until somebody we actually care about. Like I'm convinced people are blacklisted in the Madden community, and I'm one of those people.
You know, so basically,
get the hell out of here.
I have a reason why I think I'm blacklisted.
Oh please,
because
tell.
It's an EA dev. Oh my! It's like Obi-Wan something. Like his name's like Mole or I don't remember his name. It's Obi-Wan something on Twitter. And I remember after I got cheated in a ladder game, I was going through absolute hell.
Oh, that mod. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that guy. I was going through absolute hell. I got cheated, and I was pissed. So I took this clip of me getting absolutely horrid against Salty. Like Salty like pitched it to his old lineman, and then his old lineman had like a free 10 yards, picked up a 4th and 5. I was livid, and I was like, this game fucking sucks. I was like, fuck you, and I added Clint Oldenburg. And the guy's like, yeah. Thanks for showing us this clip and like why it's bad, but I'm gonna have to mute you. I was like,
what the hell?
You're cooked. You're cooked.
Nasty.
So I think I'm blacklisted.
Because you got devs in your chat. Hey man, I would love to have anybody. Yeah, spam the cancel Clint Oldenburgs in the chat, guys. Spam it. I'm never gonna get part of Madden Live now, but the emotes are too good to pass up. Yeah, man. Like honestly, I've been definitely like reinvigorated to play the game. Like for me, I think. April 29th, April 30th, so like literally like 2 weeks ago, I got a next-gen console. So that alone, it felt like I was playing a brand new game. So like that got me excited to play. Honestly, I like next-gen. Like next-gen feels a lot more like real football. It like just the way they move. It sucks. It's frustrating how slow the user is. But like, I'm enjoying it now. But we'll see. Like there might foreseeably be a beta coming out like as early as like June, like July,
July maybe, early July maybe, late June. I don't know.
Are you guys gonna try and get your hands on a copy of that to kind of hold you over until the new Madden comes out?
I probably will give it a shot. I'm okay at the game, but like I just want to see. I feel like it kind of will be the same. Yeah. Maybe just like remove some of the bugs we talked about, like contains and escape artists and all that stuff. Like those will probably be fixed, but the gameplay of the beta will probably look kind of similar, is my guess. Yeah,
it's a new engine. Like they're just started next year a couple years ago, so I wouldn't imagine it being like crazy different. But it is wild to think about like where the games come from. Like Madden 20, when like a lot of us started streaming, to now it's like Madden 20, you could cover 4 routes with your user. Like it was insane, man. And now I can't cover dick, so it's a different world out there. But yeah, boys, like I'm definitely gonna rip some training varieties. I pulled 1 golden ticket so far out of like over 500k training. Like it's nasty. I'm treading water right now though. Like you guys remember uniforms in the past? Didn't they have like a training quick sell value in the past? 1500. The 25 coins is disgususting. Like that's bad.
I don't know about you. I'm printing coins. I don't know about you.
Real? Yeah, fuck you.
Always. No, bro. I'm printing. Like I thought it was a glitch. I thought they made a mistake. They're like juicing me or something. Like
on your account or on J Morg's account? Yeah. J Morg's account.
Oh, mine, bro. I started today. I was like, all right, I'm gonna roll 300k and 250k coins. I was like, all right, let's start. I'm at 900K and still at 200,000 training.
Holy shit!
Jesus,
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Hold on. I didn't even sell my golden tickets. I pulled 3 and 3 other 99s. Like,
No shot.
I'm juiced. I don't know what it is.
Yo, this is making
So
me
many
sick,
97s, 98s. Yeah, I'm cracked. I don't know what they did to me, but
Because you're part of the creator program.
Oh,
and
damn.
Clint, I love you today, bro. Thank you.
Yo,
You hooked me up.
and checking in here, we got Father Jock saying I'm also giving away Madden codes, first come first serve in my DMs, in Father Jock's DMs. You guys heard it here first. Hit up his whispers! !Vertex in the chat. Father Jock is just doing it all for the community right now. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you putting the stream team on your back, Jock. But boys, I know we've been talking for about 50 minutes now. I feel like we kind of gave people a little bit of an idea of what our mission statement is and what we're looking to accomplish with this team. I'm super excited to work with all you guys, and I'm going to be rooting for all you guys along the way, and anything I can do to help you reach your goals, I'm here for it. But hopefully, we can make this Vertex podcast a regular thing, cycle through some of the other guys in here, and you guys ever get an itch, or you guys ever want to, badmouth somebody and you need a platform, just let me know. Let me know. You guys can come on the podcast anytime.
You guys.
It's an open invitation.